Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. So today what I wanted to go over is the kit system, which is something I've been working on for the past few weeks. So let me go ahead and show you all what I've got going on so far. First thing I need to do is finish this part here that I was working on. And then I'll show you all exactly how it works. Okay, so welcome back to the stream if you've been here before. Who was here for the last one? I did actually fix the sound system with a recent patch, so we don't have any of the you don't have the issue you had before where you'd be walking around and there would be no sound. You can hear the water now when you're near water. Let me go ahead and post the link to the stream. Looks like Discord's having a heart attack. Is Discord down? Someone said my internet is just trash. I can't load the community Discord. Although, okay, well now it's there. So, who here plays Loda 2 out of curiosity? So anyone who plays Loda, here's an interesting feature for you. You probably already know about it, but in the new system you can actually turn off water physics. And what that's going to do is you're going to be able to prop build underwater, maybe even have like an underwater character in Loda 3. Yeah, for some reason the testing place has lag spikes. So anyway, let me go ahead and show you all the kit system. So essentially what it does is, first of all, I made this guide here, although I'm not sure how helpful this will be to everyone. I mean, hopefully it'll help at least a few people. Let's see. Someone asked about the server crashes. We do actually have a fix coming in the next few days that will get rid of most of the server crashes. The majority, I believe. Alright. Someone says pre-made rigs don't save. Okay, let's take a look. Oh. Okay, so there's a bug here. Let me see if I can address that. So I think I just need to add this tag here and that one of those bugs will go away. Let's try that. Yeah, so let me go ahead and go over how the kit system works real quick. Okay, so here's how it works. So currently you have rigs. That's what this big folder here is. My camera's kind of in the way, isn't it? Oops. There goes the frame, but not me with it. Okay, let's move me over here for now. Okay, so here's all of our objects and rigs. These load in individually as you load in. You can, of course, combine these into one rig if you want. You can remake them into separate rigs. And what the kit system is, it's basically just a folder system for these rigs. So you may notice that there's a drag button here for rigs now. So if I duplicate this rig, and let's say I'll put it on my shoulder, and I'll get rid of the hair, and I don't know, I'll make the headphones neon or I guess I'll make the crown neon. Okay. So now you can see that both of these are welded to different parts of my body, my shoulder and my head. Oh, hello, Sharky. Okay. Alright, so that's all welded to the parts it's supposed to be. And now, what you can do is you can drag these rigs together, and now you have a kit. Of course, you can rename your kit. Let's just name it Neon Kit. You can duplicate it if you want. There's 2 of them now. You can delete them. And the hardest part of all this was actually just making the dragging part work with everything. So if you want to drag an object to be a new rig within the kit, you can do that. If you want it to be just a new rig outside the kit, now it's that. You can drag the rig back inside the kit, or drag the object into a different rig. All of that works as intended. And of course you can save your kit. Let's save it in slot number 4. So now you see these mailboxes here. So there's a plus sign and there's a mailbox. Let's go ahead and delete this kit, and now I'm completely without hats or accessories. And if I go to my saved kits and I add the neon kit, you can see it's all back on me. It's all welded correctly, scaled correctly. Someone's asking about the question mark button. That's basically just a rough guide for each of these things, for anyone who's a little lost. I think it's a little bare bones, but it should help at least a little bit. Anyway, so now what I'm gonna do is, this is the new thing I've been working on. Let's go ahead and hit the mailbox. So now it says give this code to a friend to let them have your kit. Here's your code, 9226. So now you can see there's a envelope inside your mailbox. That means that your code for your kit is out there. So if you give that code to anyone, they can have your kit. Or if that person gives that code to anyone else, they can have your kit. So you gotta watch out. So if we go to the market, this is where you put in your codes. So we have retrieved the kit, and let's see what it looks like. Yep, there it is. We're looking at the kit that I have made. And if I add it to my character now, you can see that it was added to my character. And lastly, if you are uncomfortable with people having that code and you want to revoke access to people being able to take your kit, all you got to do is hit the mailbox again, and your codes kit is no longer public. And now you're good to go. So the last feature that I need to work on is this save kit thing here. And what that'll allow us to do is save the kit that you got from your friend directly to your data. So let's go ahead and get that working. Okay, the first thing I gotta do, I think, is adjust the saved kit folder so that it displays properly. Okay. So I need to, because we have two kit displays now. We have the one that's in the customization as well as the one that's on the market. So I have to make it so that they both are synced up, because if they fall out of sync, that's a problem. Okay, so this would be customize frame market. Market frame. Perhaps I have too many frames here. Okay. You know what? I think I can skip this part. And we can just do this twice. Hello everyone, if you're just joining into the stream, we're wrapping up the kit system, so we may or may not be able to release it today, depending on how things go. Okay, so I need to make it so that it wait, what is the button called? Override saved kit. This should be market frame, not character frame. Override kit slot. Tono is asking, when do you think this kit update is going to be released? Well, hopefully today. Of course, I got to do some testing before that. So, the kit system, I think, actually shouldn't be quite as prone to breaking as rigs, because rigs work with welds, whereas a kit is basically just a folder. So there's really not much going on there in terms of mechanics. Okay, so now here's where things get a little confusing. Okay, thanks, Sharky. I might need your help a little in a few minutes. So... okay. Overwrite kit prompt frame. Ooh, somebody subscribed. TT is asking to show the Master Sword and Shield. Here you go. A friend of mine made this for me. Overwrite kit prompt frame. So I guess I'm gonna have to copy and paste that over to the market. Overwrite kit prompt frame. Okay. Let me double check that this actually looks the way it's supposed to. Ooh, that's a little large. Okay, let's see how this looks. Sure you want to overwrite blah blah blah. You know what, let's move this a little over, just because I think blocking some of the buttons might cause some problems. Saved kit scroll frame. Okay, so I guess I'll put that in there. Okay, and then we'll have this be recolored. Market frame. Okay, so this is basically how development goes. It's just doing step-by-step testing to see exactly what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna generate a code. Oh, that's weird. The kit didn't load. Oh, I see. Because there was a bug. Generate kid code. Okay. So I need to make the override button visible from the start. Which it is already. So that's good. So yeah, essentially what this system does is you can make a cool rig, like a robotic arm or something, and then if you really want to, you can just give it to your friend. That's something you couldn't really do in previous games. Okay, so we're gonna make the neon kit 9861. Alright, so let's try loading that. 9861. Okay, successfully loaded. Alright, there it is. Let's try saving it. Okay, that save button's supposed to go away. Okay, I want to make the border color 3 equal, leave our marker there. Oh, okay. Wait, is this, no, that's not blue. I think this is the color we need. Valendic says, how long did the code system take to make? It's probably been about 2 or 3 weeks of working on it. If you actually go into the game right now, you can see that there's a space for this button, this drag button on rigs, but it's actually been made invisible because it's not quite ready. Okay, so let's generate a code for our neon kit 9226. Frix is asking, will there be a prop placer or mount spawner in the super box? And expected dates on release, as well as the safe hunt items. So the safe hunt items will be coming after the... So we're doing the super box, and then we're doing the alpha items, which should be pretty quick because it's just a few things, and then we're doing the safe items. As for the prop placer, I'm not going to reveal too much about what's in the super box quite yet. But we're almost done with the super box. Alright, so let's go ahead and save the kit. Okay, there's our box. Let's save over this one. Okay, so it did the border color correctly, but it didn't do anything else. Okay, so now I need to make it so that it, wait, is this a... Oh, these are... Oof, okay. So I need to change these to be string values. Or no, kit being overwritten and then kit overwriting. That needs to be a string value. overriding. Okay. Item dot, no, let's go with module dot GUI dot. So what I gotta make it do here is make it so that the overriding frame actually knows which kit is being overwritten and which one is overriding. Kit being overwritten. No, kit overriding, that's the one I want. That value, we're gonna set that to be, what is that gonna be? You know what? Let's see here. So the display model, I'm gonna name that. I'm gonna give it an attribute, which is its name. Generate, okay, display model. Set attribute owner ID. Okay, so it only sends the code. Kit data, you know what? Kit name, let's set that to be kit data dot save name, and that should do the trick. And now what we gotta do here is say game dot replicated storage dot code generated kits, and where's current kit code? Okay, there it is. Item.parent .current kit code .value. Okay, and now we just got to get attribute kit name or new kit. I guess that'll solve the problem if it doesn't have the attribute. Dot text kit overriding. Let's just change that to b.value. Okay, let's see what happens now. Savior says, will there be a kit sharing channel in the Discord? Maybe? I mean, sharing kits only works if you're in the same server as the person sharing the kit. I mean, I guess I could see that kind of happening. Okay, so let's ship this kit to myself. 4498. 4498. Boom. There it is. Save kit. Let's go ahead and save it to this top one here. Make sure you want to overwrite kit number 1 with neon kit. Okay, this all looks good. And of course the checkmark button doesn't work because it doesn't go anywhere. So let's go ahead and make it work. Tono's asking, are you gonna make stream items in the future? Yes we are. Those are on the horizon. Yeah, so like Merc said, I saw someone asking about the 2 items instead of 3. So in the future, I'll probably have to clarify, but the intention was with the new system that an item is not, it doesn't have to be a tool, because the tools in the previous games were unchanging, so they just kind of counted as one item, whereas an attachment counts as an item in the Christmas boxes. So because of that confusing part, we ended up throwing in a lot more attachments than just the one that we were planning on. Kopele is asking, why limit the kit to only the same server you're in instead of making it server wide? I mean, so at some point we probably could make it so that you can share the kits between servers. It's just the code infrastructure for sharing codes in the same server versus sending the codes to different servers is a completely different system, which would take a bit of work. So now overwrite kit approve is what I'm looking for. Where is that? There it is. Overwrite kit approve and overwrite kit decline. Market frame. Yeah, in the future we're gonna clarify the distinction between tools and attachments, because they are items, but I think people expected individual tools as items. Okay, so we start saving the kit. Let's see what happens. Kit overwriting.value. Let's see. Okay, so why do we need total objects again? I think we can probably so this is gonna be a little different. Get overriding, get children. So that's the thing here, is you're taking the kit from your own character versus you're taking it from the data. So, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of all this for now, and if I have to redo that part later, I will. So market frame. So kit objects. I feel like, you know what, I'm gonna have to use a different system here. Let's just say save code kit, index value, and the data itself is just gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be save name. Code ID, how about that? Okay, so now you got all the data you need. The kit that you're, or the slot that you're overwriting, and the one you're overwriting it with. Okay, so let's, we're gonna have to retrieve this name again. Game.replicate.storage. Code. Code ID. Dot. Okay. T-Max guessing, knowing me, you've probably said something about this and didn't end up seeing it, but what's happening with the animations? Nothing now, but, a while back we were doing a lot of stuff with the animations to get it to be a better system than it was before. Okay, so I guess I do need to figure out how many objects are in this kit. Okay, so this is the wrong frame here. Market frame, market trade frame. Okay, so there's that. Add saved kit. We'll go ahead and get rid of that one. Slot field.value. Wait, so I just need to reset the border color, I think. But didn't I already reset the border color? I didn't? Okay. Item dot border color 3 equals that. And I don't even think I need this because nothing really changes there. I'll handle this object count thing a little later. So we'll just go straight to the actual save code kit on the server side. Save kit. Okay, save code kit. Alright, so now what's gonna happen is, let's, if used kit codes, code ID. Then that means we verify that it exists. So now all we got to do is just overwrite your data with the new data. Saved kit configurations. Okay. Is going to be set to this dot data, and that should be it, I think. I don't really think there's any way to return something else with this. Okay, you know what, let's see what happens. Oh, but you know what, overwrite kit approve. I need to replicate this to both sets of the new kit save prompts that we have. Eagle is asking, will the kits be one rig or entire save files, as in more than one weld point in one kit? I'll explain that in 1 second. Let me do this part here. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna hunt down for in pairs. Market kit scroll frame. Okay, so if kit... Well, wait a second. What's the name of these things again? Are they just called save slot? Template.clone. Oh, it is just... Wait. Saved kit template is slot underscore and then the number. Okay. So then I don't need to do all this searching. Slot. How do we know what the slot is? Index value. That's what it is. Okay, so now we've found the index value, and we're gonna make the object count be set to what it's supposed to be. Saved kit template dot count label. So there's that, and now we just need to set the name label to be the one that's above. And then we'll make it say slot fill.value. Okay, so that that should be that there. Alright, so I'm not sure what's going to happen here, but we're going to try running it. Hey, Samurai Man, welcome to the stream. How's your Wednesday going? Okay, so we're gonna try it. Samurai Man says, I've been here just lurking. Did I not see you type something before? Well, regardless, welcome to the stream. Trying to put out an update today. Samurai Man says, Wednesday is going slow. Woke up at noon, just worked out. Time for lunchtime and writing chapter 32. Ooh. Let me know how that goes. So are you having a day off? So we're going to try saving over kit number 1. Alright, so we did have a bug. Oh, right, because it's doing all this stuff here. Oof. Well, I'm sorry about the late work going on. I'll be up pretty late too, so feel free to text me. I don't know if I told you, but I'm actually going to get my PlayStation 2 repaired somewhere. I tried fixing it, but the laser I think is just getting old, so I gotta go take it someplace in town. Okay, kit being overwritten, kit overwriting. So we don't need that. Let's set that to be just an empty string. And then for everything in the market kit scroll frame, wait, I don't need to do this either, do I? Okay, one step at a time. Alright, 6322. View kit, there it is. Save kit. Let's try saving over this one. Kit saved, but it also says there's a bug. So that's a little confusing. Yeah, I just got a text that someone said someone just straight up Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, hello, I'm back. Oh, looks like Dukesy is here. Hello, Dukesy. Alright, so let's go ahead and fix this bug. Kit being overwritten. So, for whatever reason, it... Oh, because market... right, because it's not... That's not a member of market trade frame. Okay, so maybe that'll work. Okay, 1990. Let's go ahead and send that over. Alright, there it is. Let's go ahead and save it over the first slot. Okay, so it says it's saved and everything switched back to normal, but the bug still happened. ID neon. What? Oh. Okay, so I guess I'm setting the wrong value. Okay. Alright, so let's do this instead. Local kit name. Whew, there's a lot of text. Okay, so now I need to make it so that kit overriding value, that's not going to be a string, that's just going to be that. Feels a little unwieldy to have current kit code as well as kit overriding. Oh, hold on one second, I'm getting a phone call. Never mind, that was a spam call. Okay, let's see what happens now. Seven 738. Alright, so there's our kit. Alright, let's go ahead and try saving it again. First slot. Okay, so it's saved as neon kit. There's the objects. Okay. So it didn't display here, is the thing. Okay, so when you override it, I need to actually locate the other one. Save slot. Okay, local, let's go ahead and track that down. Index value is what I'm looking for. Item dot parent dot index value dot value. Let's see, Rogue says, what if two kits have the same ID at the same time? That's already, that's not a problem. The system keeps track of which IDs have already been used. I guess what I'll do is say little object count. I should probably do that up here though before it gets deleted. Local object count equals 0. And then we'll say for whatever code ID, get children, do, okay, collection service. If the object has the tag display object, then we're gonna say, oops, object count equals object count plus 1. Of course, I need to make it so that on this side it actually says it. Collection service, add tag, display object. Okay. Alright, so now it has the object count. Okay, right, I also gotta make it so that the name displays name label text. It's gonna be set to local kit name equals that. Okay, so I'm also gonna make it so that this has slot filled dot value equals true. Should be good there. Let's see what happens. Merc says a potential, but I can see coming up with accessory IDs clashing. Maybe I missed something there. TT says, does your game have status effects animations like blood dripping when bleeding? It's more of a D&D type game. So people tend to act out their actions rather than it being physical effects. But you can make things happen to your character using the customization system here. 7481. There's also a dice rolling system. 7481. Alright, so there's my kit. Let's go ahead and save it. Over the first one, neon kit. Dang it. Got another bug. Index value. Market frame? Wait, I'm confused. That should work, right? Oh, because it's... We're working with the overwrite prompt, not the actual button. local slot index save slot frame dot index value dot value. Okay, that should be what we need. I could probably just get away with doing this instead of having to save the whole. Tono's asking, do you plan on adding any attacking animations? Oh yeah, we have plans on doing that. Gonna add some of the classics from the previous games back. Neon kit 4120. Alright, 4120. Save kit, let's see what happens here. Still bugging out. Concatenate string with bool. Oh, that's a dumb mistake. Should be index value, not. $42.49. Alright, save over slot 1. Okay, so looks like it saved here. And it looks like it's saved here too. So now, I think the last step before we're actually done and we can start doing real testing with the mod team is I need to make it so that this part here disappears when the person takes their kit off the market. So for example, when I do this, your kit's code is no longer public. I need to make it so that this gets erased, so you can't do anything with that kit anymore. TT's asking, are there random weather effects in the game? Yeah, there are. There's going to be more in the future, but currently there's a lot of wind settings and inclement settings that come together to create some strange effects. So right now there's no snow and there's barely any clouds in the sky, but you can see that the wind is really intense. I've got that Breath of the Wild sort of wind stream effect going on. You can also hear the wind whipping past you. Dukesy, 2 weeks late, says he added the head thing back. Late but great. It's a Gamer Thing is asking, is there eventually going to be weather events like tornadoes and snowstorms? There's already technically snowstorms in the game, although we're doing a weather update sometime soon that will have a lot of new weather effects. So one thing I really want to add to the game is radiation storms. So that'll be in there at some point soon. TC's asking, do you create event based on certain weather? No. It's kind of just like an ambient thing. You got the wind speed and direction, and then you got the inclement setting. So once the inclement level goes above 50%, it chooses a random weather event, which currently there's only snow, but in the future I want to add stuff like storms, lightning storms, radiation storms, and tornadoes maybe. So let's see, so I saved that kit, but did it actually save? Let's find out. Here's the dice rolling I was talking about earlier. You got coins if you want them, and you got all the way up to D20. Natural 1, that sucks. Oh wait, I was supposed to be testing. So one of the great things about this kit update that I'm showing to y'all now is the amount of people that you see standing around just customizing their character, I think will go down by quite a bit. Probably not at first. Probably at first you're going to see more people customizing just because there's more stuff to do. But after a few days, I think the amount of people just standing around customizing is going to go down because people are going to be able to share their creations with each other. So the people who don't want to work on rigs won't have to. So oddly enough, this here didn't save. Oh, you know what I think? I think... Hold on a second. Kit save... No, wait, this is client. Kit save configuration. Okay, I see what I did wrong. I saved the data when it's supposed to be a table. So kit data is supposed to be that, and then... Wait a second. Kit data equals... Oh no, wait, rig data? Question mark? Kit character dimensions is another thing I need to save. Kit character dimensions. Save name. Wait a second. Used kit codes. Do we have that there? Data, display model. So we have the save name on the display model, but then we need the character dimensions, which we can also get from the display model. So I guess we'll do that. Okay, so we've got the name, Now I just need to make it so that the kit configuration, wait, kit character dimensions? Is that what I'm after? Kit character dimensions. And then how is this table configured? Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. T2 said it would be cool to have a boss event during season with special winter, like fighting an evil yeti during a snowstorm. We do actually, we have these things called Eldritch Mutants, which the mods sometimes set up and do sort of, I guess you can call them like mini boss fights. It depends on the mod. It's pretty different every time though, because they're kind of like mutants. Rig character dimensions. So it's head, height, width, depth. Okay. Head. Local display model dot H equals humanoid. Okay. All right. Head equals H dot head scale dot value. This should be, I think, what we need. This. Ooh. I need to double check this, because if I mess this up, this could screw up a lot of people's rigs. Head scale over this. Okay, so head scale would be... Oh, okay, so it is just straight up whatever number is in there. Okay, that's easy enough. Okay, so now we got height equals h dot body height scale dot value width and depth. Okay, And that should actually do the trick. So there's our kit data. Okay. Yeah, so beforehand I was saving the wrong data. So let's see what happens now. Looks like we have some people showing up who are a little confused about what we're working on, so... Oh, look, it's snowing. Yeah, so here's the snow event. You can see the snow is actually affected by the wind direction and speed. So for anyone who's just tuning in, the rig system is essentially a folder system for rigs. Did I say that right? The kit system is a folder system for rigs. There's a question mark button here that kind of shows a little details about it. And that's actually what the new drag button on the rig does. So you've got the object dragger, of course. So let's go ahead and drag that there. But you can drag rigs into each other now, and that makes a kit. Let's call this the Stoopy kit. So yeah, it's basically just a folder. And the rigs inside don't all need to be attached to the same thing, so you can change this all to be attached to your hand if you want, and it's all still within the same kit. It's basically just a way to save your character without the tools, without the name, you know, all the other stuff, like basically just the bare bones character look. And you can save that look, and then you can give it to a friend if you want to. Or you could just have a kit that's just a robotic arm, and you can give it to a friend. So let's go ahead and keep doing our testing here. So we got our neon kit. Let's go ahead and send that 650. I wonder who's going to be the first person to get the code 0. Ooh, I just realized if someone gets the code 0, it'll show up as an empty code. Holy moly. Wait, what are the chances of getting 0? I should probably not make that be the... Alright, so let's save this neon kit. Okay, so there's that. The kit is no longer public. TT says, that's pretty neat. Now make tornado snow storm with thunder come out of it. I do want to have the, I actually already I coded lightning, but it's just not currently in the game because I had to turn a few things off for the game to be released into beta. Actually, having the basic 5 tools thing was ready for release as well, sort of. I just didn't trust it enough. And looking back with how finicky the rig system was, I think it was a good idea to limit it to only 1 tool. Although we could probably add the second one. Kind of curious to see if things would break or if everything would work fine. Okay, so now I just need to make it so that once you remove your kit from the market, no one can use it anymore. Wait, so okay, so the code's here. Yep, I need to make it so that the numbers go from 1 to 9 instead of 0 to 9. Or you know what, let's just make it 0 to 9 on everything except for the last number. And then someone out there will just get the kit code 1. What are the odds of that happening? 10 times 10 times 10 times 9. So you have a 1 in 9,000 chance of getting the code 1. Okay, so... Right, so what I gotta do now is, let's say, code kit, view code kit, add code kit save. Where's the generate kit code, enter kit code? There it is. Okay, so if retrieved data, so now I'm just gonna hook up an event here. Module dot kit removed. And this is going to be current kit code. Okay. Equals, let's see, game.replicated storage dot, of course we gotta find our display model. Dot ancestry changed, connect, ooh, this is long. Oof. Give me one moment, I'll be right back. Ooh! Alright. How's it going, everyone? It's me. I'm back. And I'm standing. Boo, 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 boo. Alright. So, we're just going to do a little test real quick to see, does it indeed print something when a kit is removed? Neon kit, okay, 58.95. Let's see. It did not print. Oh, wait, because I gotta, okay, 60.96. I gotta add it to the market. 60.96. Okay, so that's been added. Now, let me remove it. Aha, it was moved. Perfect. Okay, so this works. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and say disconnect, because the only way the ancestry would be changed is if it was deleted. I don't know what my dog's eating off the floor. There's an ant on my... Okay, so that's been disconnected. Now, what I gotta do is make all these buttons invisible again. So, oh yeah. So it would just be these. Okay. Of course, I also need to make the overwrite prompt invisible. Someone, okay, so it looks like we got some subscribers. Thanks for subscribing, y'all. Much appreciated. Someone said this was like the World of Vigilantes outfit code system. Did they do that? TT said poop break. No, my wife was leaving to go have some sort of work meeting, so I decided to see her out. Okay. It's false. Okay. So do I need to recolor the borders? That's the question. I think I probably do. So I'm just gonna do that. Okay, so there's that. No, wait. The border color for this needs to be blue. Where's that blue color? I think it's this one. Yep. And then I'm going to go through everything here. Oops. saved kit template. Okay. Frame dot button overwrite just gonna set the border color to be that, and that should do the trick. I'm just gonna go ahead and save that and then see what happens. TT's asking, what's your favorite class to play in D&D? I think I enjoy playing archers the most. I kind of like being the character that is kind of weak to damage, but also deals a lot of damage. The high risk, high reward gameplay style, I feel, is fun to me. 4952. Alright, so it has been added. So theoretically, once I turn that off, these 3 buttons should go away. Okay, so your kid's code is no longer public. Now let's see. Aha! They went away. Alright, so if I try to load it again, yep. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what else is needed. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting. I know there's something I'm forgetting, but okay, so at this point, it's time for me to go do some top secret testing with the staff team of After the Flash. So I'm gonna go do that because we do our secret testing in a secret area with map updates that y'all aren't allowed to see yet. So I'm gonna have to end the stream here. But maybe one last time I'll show y'all what this update will entail. For anyone who wasn't here when I was explaining it earlier, the kit system is sort of like an apparatus that goes on top of the rig system. TT says, I always thought you would play either Knight or Paladin because you like medieval swords and stuff. I usually play Rogue. I guess we would make a good team then. Currently, I think as both times I've played D&D, I was a human variant archer? Hunter? I forgot what the name is. Anyway, so as you can see here, you have your individual hat rigs as you load in with them. And obviously you can combine them into a single rig if you want. You can duplicate, but now you can actually drag them together to make a kit. And a kit is basically just a folder to combine all your rigs into. So let's call this the dupe kit. So now I'm gonna duplicate this one more time, and I'm gonna get rid of the hair on both of these. And you know what? Let's get rid of the clockworks as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and rig these up to my hands, just for the hell of it. I want them to look more like gloves. Okay, so here's my new rigs. You can see these are my special domino crown gloves. And since these are on separate parts of the body, I have to keep them as separate rigs, but they're all within the same kit you can see here. And if you really want to, you can drag it back out of the kit. Except no, you can't. Why the hell did that happen? What in the world? Why is it the first time I'm like, the whole system is done, it's like, alright, now's the time to break. What in the world? What? If you drag a rig... I swear that didn't happen before. Hold on a second. Valindex is asking, can you make the text in the translation boxes rich text so we can copy and paste them easily? What is rich text? Wait, so... Hold on a second. If I drag this kit here, or this rig out of the kit, it worked fine there. What in the world? Okay, so if I change the primary object, drag it back in, that worked fine too. What if deleting the primary object, does that do anything? Oh. No, that's strange. Let's see if I can do that again. So we're going to drag these together, and so dragging it back out and then back in, that does nothing. If I delete the primary object and then drag it out, aha, so that's what the problem is. For whatever reason, deleting the primary object makes it go bananas. Alright, so let's see why that's happening then. Text with money. Okay, so new rig is not what we're after. We're after new kit. But then why is it messing up here? If kit and rig kit ID, so that's not the case. So it's going here, and it doesn't do that, but it does do this. I think, you know what, let's put some print statements in here. Pretty sure it's just going through here. Doing something. Oh hey, TT donated $5. Thanks, I appreciate it. Thanks, amigo. Much appreciated the donation. For anyone who doesn't know, TT is a friend of mine in real life. Yeah, someone else said the Savior says the primary object is the source of all evil, which it is. Every single problem with the rig system has sourced from the primary object system. Okay, so let's delete our primary object and then we're going to drag it out. It did nothing. That's strange. Okay, so why don't I take a closer look at the UI here. TT says, show them the Master Sword and Shield before the stream end and give That's a cool pose. So TT is actually the one who made the Master Sword and the Hylian Shield that I showed y'all earlier. So here, check out this craftsmanship. I have yet to hang it up on my wall, but that's my plan in the near future. And then here's the Hylian Shield. I feel like the symmetry on this is really good. And it must have been pretty difficult to get these shapes here in particular looking right. The metal pieces at the top. Here's your cool pose, everyone. Dad? Hot? Thanks for the sword and shield. Definitely one of the coolest gifts I've ever gotten. Alright, so rig scroll frame. Okay, so we got, oh, so that's not even part of the kit. What in the world? Primary object is messy hair, which it should be. Does it still have... So that's confusing. So it goes to a completely different path than it should. For some reason. So it doesn't go down new kit. I'm guessing it goes down... I don't even know. Let's find out, I guess. So it shouldn't go down there. It should go down here. Yeah, I feel like it would have been really easy to accidentally damage the sword and shield on the way through airport security. So I'm pretty impressed with how well they turned up here. Let's go ahead and delete our primary object. Drag it out there. So it goes 1, 2. What is that doing? Not new rig and not new kit. So that's correct. But then what's it doing after that? Print. Can't believe we have both FF and TT in the chat. Alright. Let's see what happens. Primary object deleted. Let's go ahead and drag it out. 1, 2, 4. Huh. So, for whatever reason, it thinks it's going back to the place it came from. Kit ID. Primary object. You know what? I think that's because... Hold on a second. Delete... Wait. Delete object. And if it's the primary object... I never set the kit ID and kit name for deleting an object. Although now I'm wondering, if you drag an object to a different rig, does it keep its kit name? It might. Alright, so... Deleted object. New assigned primary object. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is say if you have a kit ID, then we're just going to add the kit ID from the previous one, as well as the kit name. Can't forget that. Okay, and as far as I know, that should actually fix the issue that we had. Alright, moment of truth, y'all. Let's see what happens. Duplicate, drag together. Alright, let's delete our primary object. And if you drag it out... Woo! Drag it back in. Victory! Alright. So now I'm curious, if you drag this object all the way out, does it keep the kit ID, which it shouldn't have one, but does it keep it? So let's delete that messy hair. Rig name. Okay, so kit name and kit ID have been removed. But then the domino crown. Let's move that one over just a little bit so I can see what I'm doing a little better. Does this one have... Ooh, this one never took up kit name or rig name. Huh. Merc's asking, any fix on the performance issues on 7? So Guns Bullets is working on a server update that should make 8 much more stable, and we should theoretically be able to pretty easily put it over 7. Okay, so you have... what have you done? You have dragged an object, and what's it being told to do? Set object rig. Okay, so new kit ID. Right, that doesn't exist because it's not being dragged into a kit. Huh. Okay, wait. So on the server side is where you're choosing your primary object, I think. New primary object. Old primary object, blah, blah, blah. Assigned new primary object. Oh, okay. There's some confusing things going on here, I think. If primary object.name else crap, what do I do here? If old primary object get attribute How do I do this? Because it's a very specific case that I have to deal with here. It's not like I can't just replicate over the IDs. Striker's asking, when do you think the Superbox will be out? Once we release this kit system update, we're back on track with the Superbox, and I can see that being done pretty quickly, within a few days. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Alright, so it's in a case where the old primary object is not the move object. Yeah. Else. Okay. Do, do, do. Do, do. Do, 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 do. If this thing exists, then we're just gonna take all of these. Yeah, okay. Set. Ooh. I can just do that here, right? Set attribute, because like it doesn't really matter, because if kit ID doesn't exist, it's just going to be set to nil. Moved object. Do the same with kit name. And then we'll do the same thing with rig name too, because if all these are nil, then it doesn't really matter. It's just going to be set to nil, I think. Alright, let's see what happens. Someone says, can we get a sneak peek of the Superbox items? Yeah, I could probably do one before the stream ends. Alright, so these have been dragged together. Okay, so I'm gonna try dragging this to a different rig outside, and let's find out once and for all if this worked. Just gonna drag this over slightly. So, okay, so that's fine. That shouldn't have anything on it. And this should have, it has rig name, kit name, and kit ID. Good, okay. So then, what about these clockworks over here? These ones should have rig name, which they do. So what if I drag this back in here? It receives kit ID and kit name. Perfect. Okay. So if I drag the object itself out to create a new rig, rig name becomes something different, and kit ID is taken away. Okay, so what if I drag this down here? Messy hair. Okay, so that should have nothing on it. This one up here should have nothing as well. Yep. Rig name. Okay, so those are clockworks that are disconnected. What about the other ones? Those should have, yep. And then the domino crown. That should have nothing. Oh, wait. This is the one that has the rig name, kit name, and then the other one should have nothing. Yes. Okay. Whew. All right. I think it's finally time to start doing some mod testing. Let's get ready, mods. Woo! Mod testing. You're not allowed to eat lunch until you have tested. All right. Before we head off, I guess I'll do the sneak peek real quick. So here's your short sneak peek at one of the items. There you go, take a peek at it, done. That's all you get for now. Oops. Gonna move me back over here. That tool is courtesy of Vortex. He's the one that's been working on, well, it's been Nick and Vortex that have worked on these Christmas items. But because of the attachment system, there's a lot more that goes into these than they're used to for the previous games. Because like the previous games, if you get a tool, it's just a tool. That's all it is. But the new system, you can like trade out the stock. You can add a scope onto it, which actually functions. You can make the tool into a shotgun, which is what the Antec does. So things get pretty crazy. But we'll go ahead and wrap up here, and we'll start doing. Well, I'm actually gonna go eat lunch for maybe about 20 minutes, and then we're gonna start doing the mod testing. So. Alright, that was Dev Stream number 24. I hope y'all enjoyed this stream. It was pretty fun showing off what's being worked on in the back end. It's taken a few weeks to get the kit system up and running, but I think we're just about ready to release it later today. Special thanks to the people who donated and subscribed during this stream. All those little things help keep these games alive, so I appreciate it. Alright, Gillette's asking, why can you put the 12x scope on the shotgun? Because why not? I feel like it would be disappointing if you couldn't. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next stream, and see y'all in the update as well. Peace out, everybody. Good morning, Pearl Harbor. It's Rad Radio 8. Let me have your ears.